What's going on, guys? It's Follow the Buzzers here, and in this week's video I'll be doing an unboxing, but not just any unboxing, not what I've done the past couple of weeks, obviously t-shirts. Before I get into this, I'd like to show you my WWE page that I have. Obviously I've mentioned it in previous videos. This is it here. WWE updates. Facebook.com/WWE updates 12. It's got 6.2 likes, 6.200 likes, so it's not doing so bad. So yeah, let's get into this video. So what we've got here is a big box, and what is in that box? I'm not quite sure. So yeah, I'll just show you the box here. I have obviously opened it, but I've not actually looked at what it is. I only opened it just so I could take any like receipts out or whatever like that with my address on it or whatever. So yes, what have we got here? Some of you may recognise a lot of packaging inside, and bubble wrap inside. And this is not something you normally get for t-shirts. But obviously, the box is pretty much open, so here it is. What have we got here? Have the Intercontinental Championship. It is the, well, according to the case, it is the commemorative. So yeah, start off obviously the case itself before I open it. It's just a long case, nothing exciting, but the case is a nice actual proper material. It's not cheap, you know, because I have seen reviews in the past of people buying titles before getting this. Obviously, I have seen people say that the bag that it came in was cheap, but you know, it seems really good. It seems like it's nice and thick. It's not cheap, you can tell. So let's open her up. Obviously, on the back, this is your back to it, pretty much. So yeah, I'll show you the back first. Like I said, all the straps along there, all the clips which you clip it into. Yeah, that's where you clip it into. All these screws. Official WWE logo on there. And it's got blue, if you can see it. Actually not in the light there, it's got blue on it. Not sure, that's the wrappers actually, sorry. I saw that to start with. I thought it was blue. So now let's get into the actual title itself. Starting off with the straps. Got the WWE logo where it says Intercontinental. By far the most beautiful title that WWE holds and has done since I can remember. I think this is the most realist, even to date. I think this is the most realist looking title. There's quite a lot of titles out there. You know, the Universal Championship, the Women's Championship for Raw and SmackDown, tag as well. Well, they all just look a little bit too fake, but this one is by far the most realist looking title. It looks, obviously they all are real. It's just the case that it doesn't look. The other ones just look cheap and like kid-like, but this one looks real. It looks like something that, you know, you would think that would cost the most. So yeah, got there. Someone doing a move, as you know. Intercontinental Championship, and also on the back it says official, authentic, commemorative title, championship title, shop, www.shop.com. It's got the made in China, it's got the official date on it. So yeah, it is a very, very beautiful title. Next month I will be going to, on February 12th, which is the same day as Elimination Chamber, and we're going to see a Scottish promotion called ICW. I won't be taking this with me, obviously, because it's not WWE, but the next time I go to see WWE, obviously within the country, I'm not going to take it out of the country, but I would like to take this with me to hopefully get it signed by somebody that's hold the Intercontinental, someone like The Miz or Dolph Ziggler or Dean Ambrose, or just, you know, whoever I can get to sign it, which would be nice. Because I've seen quite a few people that I watch on YouTube take their titles to shows with them, and they get them signed by previous people that have held it. There's a guy I watch on YouTube. He took his Intercontinental Championship to, he's American, he's took his title to different countries, and he's had them signed by Dolph Ziggler, Ryback, Razor Ramon, and that's just something that I think would be absolutely amazing. What's my plan is, I've got, actually in my house, I have a spare bedroom that doesn't get used, so I'm wanting to turn that into a WWE room. I wanted to buy cases, excuse me, I want to buy long cases and put the titles in, you know, in the case. So that's actually out of the wrapping. It looks absolutely beautiful, honestly, by far, like I say, the most genuinely beautiful title. It's very easy fingerprints, so we'll have to get a cloth for that. It's just, I can't actually believe I got this title, because the fact that for months and months I've always said to myself, I've always said to myself that I'd love to get a replica title, and I finally have got it, because I never thought I'd ever get it, because I always said that if I'd save up enough money I'd buy a title, and I can't actually believe it's in my hands right now. So yeah, like I say, it's just absolutely amazing. Put this around my waist, see what it looks like. Oops, sorry. It's just, I don't know, because when I went to see, it's a bit hard to put on, when I went to see Monday Night Raw in Glasgow of Scotland, it's not seeming to. When I went to see Monday Night Raw in Glasgow, Scotland in November, I was, you know, walking around with my Money in the Bank briefcase that I bought, and everyone was, you know, saying to their friends or their mums and dads or whatever, and saying, "Oh, he's got the Intercontinental, the briefcase," and you know, I bought the cheap kiddie title. Doesn't seem to be clipping in. I bought the cheap title, and everyone was like, "Oh, he's got the cheap title," and I'd love to take this to a live event. It would be, I don't know, it would be a dream come true, I can tell you that. Doesn't seem to be clipping in properly. Okay, let's see if I can slide this on myself. Okay, it's not on, you know, tight, but that's how it obviously looks. It's just, it's scary to look at, because the fact that I'm quite a small person, and you know, and obviously someone like Dolph Ziggler, he's a big guy. The Miz, a big guy. Ryback, he's a big guy, and like, to me it looks like I'm holding, it feels like I'm holding something really giant. To me it's like, it's massive. To them it must be just tiny. Like, I'm not sure what the weight is on the real title, like the real title that they hold. I'm not sure how heavy that must be, but as I say, I can't believe I've got the Intercontinental Championship. I never thought I'd ever have one, because they're not cheap. Not gonna lie, these are not cheap to buy. They can range between 300. Obviously, I'm in the UK, so it's different in dollars. But in the UK, it can range between 300. It can range actually between, I think the cheapest replica you could get would be, I don't know, 290 probably, and that can range up to about 400. So it's pretty, and obviously that's just for the title alone, and then obviously you have to pay for shipping and whatever. But like I say, it's just, I don't know. But yeah, I can't believe I've got it. Intercontinental Championship. So yeah, and on to something else. Royal Rumble. Who do I think is going to win? I'd like to see The Miz win. like to, not saying I want to see him win. I wouldn't mind, you know, if he won. I wouldn't complain and say, oh, he doesn't deserve it, because he does. Like I say, because obviously Intercontinental, he's shown what he can do. Obviously, check out my Facebook page, like I said, and I wrote a bit of a thing about him, showing you why he deserves to win. It's a bit long though, but you know, if you've got the time to read it. The Miz, I'd like to see him win. Bray Wyatt, definitely. Finn Balor, not really, but obviously that's rumoured. The Undertaker, he's also rumoured to win the Royal Rumble. I wouldn't particularly want to see that. But I mean, as long as someone wins that deserves it, and I'm not saying that Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, Undertaker doesn't deserve to win. A little bit they do, a little bit they don't. They don't really need to win, because they're far past it. They're at the stage now where they're like, what's the point of even winning? You need to give it to someone that, you know, needs the win. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I've got to say today. So I've got the Intercontinental Championship. So drop a like below and tell me. Drop a like below, drop a comment below, and tell me if you've got any titles yourself, whether it's Intercontinental, United States, Universal, Women's Championship, Tag Team, Cruiserweight. That's another title I should have mentioned. The Cruiserweight is probably about the second title I'd say on the roster right now that's the most realist looking. It's the Cruiserweight, even though it's purple. Not that that's a, you know, a problem being purple, but it's just, it's, I don't know, it's something about it. It's a really, really beautiful title, that one is, honestly. My next purchase would have to be after this one. I'm going to have to say I'll try to see if I can get the World Heavyweight Championship, because that's, this one and the World Heavyweight Championship is my favourite titles. I wouldn't know where to put them. This is one of my favourite. I'd have to say this is my favourite, and then the World Heavyweight Championship is my favourite. And then after that I'll, you know, go on to buying every title. Hopefully, like I say, so next time I go to a live event, I'm going to hopefully take this with me and see if I can get it signed by someone. Or maybe tweet in advance and ask if I can get it signed, which would be cool. Because when I went to see, as I say, when I went to see wrestling in Glasgow, there was a lot of people walking around with, you know, the cheap titles or the World Championship that AJ Styles has. There was quite a few people walking around with them, obviously, because they had them on sale. But there was no one really holding. There was people holding cheap knees, but never walking around with the actual, you know, replica. I did see someone with a Stone Cold Steve Austin title. Obviously, you can purchase. It no longer exists anymore. Obviously on TV, but you can purchase it on the shop. I've seen quite a few people walking around with them, and that's about it. I haven't seen people walking around with their replica titles, but obviously I would imagine so if people were in, you know, America and whatnot, where they actually have them on sale. They only have all the live events I've been to. They've only ever had the World Championship title, which is £350 to buy, $400 whatever dollars in America. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, the Intercontinental. So yeah, there's nothing else I can really say, but drop a comment below and tell me what title you've got, whether it's replica, commemorative, or if it's just one of them cheap kiddie ones you get, you know. Doesn't matter, as long as you've got one. Tell me what t-shirts you've got, what wrestling t-shirts you've got. I'll be doing a video next, in hopefully the next couple of weeks. And I'll hopefully try to do one after Royal Rumble. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, helps out a lot. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Drop a comment below, tell me what title you've got. And don't forget to follow the buzzards.